Hi there. Welcome to glorious Islamic world. Let's get to know why Islam prohibits the consumption of pork. Watch the video till the end to perfectly understand the reason.
In Islam, consuming pork is strictly forbidden. This prohibition is rooted in the divine commandments revealed in the Quran, Islam's holy book. Muslims believe that God, in his infinite wisdom, has designated certain foods as permissible, known as halal, and others as forbidden, called haram. Pork falls into the latter category. The Quran explicitly states the prohibition against pork, leaving no ambiguity from Muslims. This prohibition is considered absolute and non-negotiable. It is a fundamental aspect of Islamic faith and practice. Muslims abstain from pork in all its forms. This includes meat, fat, skin, and internal organs. Processed foods containing pork-derived ingredients are also avoided. The prohibition against pork is a testament to Muslims' submission to God's will. It is an act of obedience and a demonstration of faith in the divine guidance provided through Islamic teachings. Islamic dietary laws extend beyond the prohibition of pork. They encompass a comprehensive set of guidelines that govern the consumption of various foods and beverages. These laws are based on the principles of purity, wholesomeness, and ethical treatment of animals. The Quran outlines several categories of forbidden foods. These include carrion, blood, animals that have been strangled or hunted in a prohibited manner, and animals dedicated to idols. Conversely, halal foods are those that are permissible for consumption. This category encompasses a wide range of animals, including cattle, sheep, poultry, and fish, provided they are slaughtered according to Islamic rituals. The slaughtering process, known as zabiha, involves a swift cut to the jugular vein while reciting a prayer. This method is believed to minimize pain and suffering for the animal. Beyond meat, Islamic dietary laws also address the consumption of fruits, vegetables, grains, and other plant-based foods. These are generally considered halal unless they are contaminated or harmful in any way. The prohibition of pork in Islam is often attributed in part to the nature of pigs and their dietary habits. Pigs are omnivorous animals, meaning they consume both plant and animal matter. Their diet includes carrion, insects, and other substances considered unclean in Islamic tradition. Halal animals, such as cattle, sheep, and poultry, typically have herbivorous diets, consuming mainly plants and grains. Their digestive systems and overall hygiene are perceived as being cleaner and more in line with Islamic principles of purity. Pigs are also known for their tendency to wallow in mud and their own waste. This behavior is seen as contributing to their uncleanliness and further distinguishes them from halal animals. While modern farming practices may address some hygiene concerns, the fundamental nature of pigs and their dietary habits remain unchanged. Section 4. Health concerns diseases associated with pork consumption. The prohibition of pork in Islam also coincides with health concerns associated with its consumption. Pork, if not cooked thoroughly, can harbor parasites and bacteria that pose risks to human health. One such parasite is Trichinella spiralis, which can cause trichinosis. This parasitic infection can lead to symptoms such as fever, muscle pain, and digestive problems. In severe cases, it can even be fatal. Another health concern is the presence of tapeworms, which can infect pigs and be transmitted to humans through undercooked meat. Tapeworm infections can cause a range of symptoms, including abdominal pain, diarrhea, and weight loss. While proper cooking can mitigate some risks, the potential for contamination remains a concern. The Islamic prohibition of pork serves as a precautionary measure to safeguard health and well-being. Section 5. Spiritual significance, purity and obedience in Islamic dietary practices. Beyond the physical aspects of food consumption, Islamic dietary laws hold deep spiritual significance. Following these laws is seen as an act of obedience to God and a way to purify oneself both physically and spiritually. Just as Muslims strive to maintain purity in their thoughts, words, and actions, they also seek to consume pure and wholesome foods. The prohibition of pork and other haram substances is part of this broader pursuit of spiritual purity. By abstaining from forbidden foods, Muslims demonstrate their submission to God's will and their commitment to living in accordance with His commandments. This act of obedience is believed to bring them closer to God and strengthen their faith. The concept of halal, encompassing both permissible foods and ethical sourcing and preparation, extends this spiritual dimension to all aspects of food consumption.
I hope you found my content interesting. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell icon so you are notified about more interesting content.